All right, and on April 11th, President William Ruto exuded confidence the US dollar exchange rate will drop in what he described as a phenomenal way to below 120 shillings. At the time, the dollar was trading at 134 Kenyan shillings, and Dr. Ruto gave Kenyans a timeline of 1 month or so. 5 months later, what happened? Bushebi Jr. explains.
Challenges of access to dollars.
On April 11th, President William Ruto exuded confidence the US dollar exchange rate would drop in what he described as a phenomenal way to below 120 Kenyan shillings.
And it will remove pressure on our dollars.
At the time, the dollar was trading at 134 Kenyan shillings, and Dr. Ruto gave Kenyans a timeline of 1 month or so.
In the next 1 month or so, you will see dollars coming down, the exchange rate coming down in a very phenomenal way. In fact, in my estimation, in the next couple of months, the exchange rate will come below 120 shillings. Maybe 115, you never know. So, and these are outstanding actions of public servants who are contributing towards what our citizens are expecting.
He said that the drop would be aided by the move to purchase oil products using the Kenyan shilling as opposed to the dollar, which was setting the country back to 66.8 billion shillings, approximately $500 million every month.
Economic advisor David Ndi, Mohamed Hassan, Davis Chirchir, and the young man at EPRA, those 4 gentlemen have done something phenomenal in our country. They have managed to put together a program that has taken us away from looking for $500 million every month to buy our fuel needs, which was slowly snowballing into a crisis. Today, as a country, we can buy fuel in Kenya shillings, something that many people never thought it would be possible. Again, I want to commend these good people. And let me tell you that from this month of April, all our fuel marketers and all the people in that space, they will be able to buy our products, fuel products, in Kenya shillings.
But 5 months later, the dollar is even more expensive, trading at 148 Kenyan shillings, while fuel prices are at an all-time high. 2 weeks ago, the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority (EPRA) revised fuel prices upwards by 16.9 Kenyan shillings for super petrol and diesel by 21.32 shillings, while kerosene climbed the highest by 33.13 Kenyan shillings per litre. This pushed the price of super petrol in Nairobi alone to 211.64 Kenyan shillings, diesel to 200.99 Kenyan shillings, and kerosene to 202.61 Kenyan shillings per litre. Trade Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria shortly after told Kenyans to brace for even higher prices at the pump in the coming months, saying fuel prices will continue to rise by at least 10 Kenyan shillings every month until February next year. He said, and I quote, "Global crude prices are on an upward trajectory. For planning purposes, expect pump prices to go up by 10 Kenyan shillings every month till February," Kuria posted on X, formerly Twitter.
Sasa ukishinda kutoka ya asubuhi mpaka jioni, ya mafuta imeongezeka, si uchipe kisima yako.
In March, the government entered into an oil importation deal with Saudi Aramco, the world's biggest oil company, that would see the state import petroleum products under a 6-month credit and possibly lead to lower fuel prices.
Market-driven arrangement in our fuel sector that will see Kenya access all our fuel needs on a deferred 6-month credit.
Petroleum imports account for up to 30% of Kenya's annual import bill. Under the deal, Kenya hoped to relieve the dollar pressure by delaying the payments for petroleum products. But appearing before the National Assembly's Departmental Committee on Energy after April revised fuel prices recently, Energy Cabinet Secretary Davis Chirchir said the higher fuel prices expected in the coming months are due to global effects presently affecting the sector and are out of the government's control.
Prices from OPEC, and there's nothing much we can do about.
He said the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, has cut down its global oil production by about 3.6 million barrels daily.
There's been some 3.6 million barrels cut on daily basis, about 4%, 3.6 to 4%.
Thereby affecting the availability and pricing of the commodity. He also cited the Russia-Ukraine war as another contributor to a spike in fuel costs, adding that President William Ruto's removal of the fuel subsidies put in place by the previous government will see the prices keep skyrocketing. CS Chirchir linked the decision to an irreversible pact between Kenya and the International Monetary Fund, IMF. For Maisha Prime, Maisha Television, I'm Bushabi Jr.